Hello, everybody. We are going back to episode 2 of Let's Play Six Age. If you recall in our last episode, we sort of created our clan, which is the Red Horde. Okay, the Red Horde clan. And we rearranged our council, so everyone is relatively strong at the different things they do. We set our ventured, which was to expand fields. We accepted some reserve people, and we threw a feast for our neighbors who are not that impressed with us. So it's time to prepare and sow fields. This is the season. I don't know if you remember me saying in the first episode, the game is divided into 2 months for each season, and there are 5 seasons. This is Earth or Sea season, which is, as you see, it's time to prepare and sow the fields. Here is our clan. As you can see here, we've got a decent amount of stuff. We're trying to be sort of a more, I guess, like magic-oriented clan. Okay, we need to establish permanent trading, which will bring us part up to our market every year. Okay, so I already said in the clan venture I want to expand the fields, and that's the time. It's time to do that with fields. So I think we're not gonna okay, sorry, these tooltips. We're not gonna spend that much time going through. It says we have food stockpiles for 2 seasons. We have no market and no trading partners. Oh, wonder our exotic good is red dye. We make red dye. The lore is the different stories. We will look at these at some point. I might look at them without necessarily making that an episode. I don't know how fun it would be to for me to put stories up and read them. Let's explore. So let's see our map. We are the Red Horde. The Bright Eyes were the clan that did not necessarily like us. We threw that thing there, and they were like, eh. And if we look at Bright Eyes, we can see here, they like us. They owe us a favor. They sell slaves, but don't keep them. So I think here, so I'm not sure what the N means, but I believe this symbol means if they're horse riders like we are, or if they're chariot people, or I guess goat ram people. We do not like ram people that much, I generally know. And I think the colors sort of also show. So if the Bright Eyes like us, I think that color generally means we like us. Chow Ashta, we're allied with them, so blue would be allied. Let's do Shining Blossom. So I think this red means they don't like us. Or at least these ones mock us. That's not cool. I'm trying to see if I can figure out where we owe them a favor. They keep slaves. Sky Racer. We owe them a favor. Now, we didn't necessarily do anything. The game sort of sets this up. But we're not going to worry about it. I would like to explore. We're going to send someone who's not on the council to explore. We're going to send you. Yeah, you're going to explore. Choose you. You could take 3 swords, who are like our elite troops, and 10 bows, who are like our less elite troops. And I want to explore our own place. We can capture horses. Capturing wild horses requires a blessing. We don't have that. It's easier to find food outside the clans, but not outside any clan lands. We just want to explore. We want to see what's in our little area. After asking the gods of guidance, we found what had to be the site for a foreign earth god was slain. He is now buried under a deep bond, but his blood is slowly seeping in the surface. This will give us a great source of bitumen, which we can trade. Great. We found bitumen. We're now early fire season. Fair weather and ripening grain allows for raiding. So... I am not sure. Yeah, let's go 13. We will look for offers of additional goods worth 1 cow. We could use a few more warriors. Another sword or 2 seems reasonable. Ask someone more qualified. We can always use more warriors. All our swords are healthy. We shouldn't need to bribe anyone to become a sword. That's a good point, Orton. Your combat is good and your leadership is excellent. So, like, let's go to our max warriors that we can get, and let's just try to get them from. So we're able to raise 4 warriors. Yay, we got full. The Darshama clan sends messengers to announce their upcoming staging of a Hawkening competition. All clans who worship Elmo are invited, even the riders. The Darshama clan are wheel people. Their nobles ride great rattling death carts and share history, language, and most of the same gods as you. Relations with them tend to be strained at best. Winning will bring pride to the clans who prevail. Some attendees enjoy the spirit of the day, while others take advantage of the opportunity to engage in diplomacy. So the Darshama messengers, Hawking, we're worshippers of Elmo. That's our main guy. He worships Elmo. But they're not that friendly with us. I love this art. Paying attention to the matches will aid our morale. Hawks are a gift from the gods. You don't have anything to say. Wheels are hard to trade with because they regard us as inferiors. On one hand, it would be good to show off our birds. On the other, well, really there are 5 hands here to consider, aren't there? They're not helpful at all. And the Hawks went swooping overhead. When Wheels and Riders Witch trouble breaks out, Elmo used Hawks to speak to the hero whenever the two apart. So we got 2 people who think we should just stay home, and some people who think that we should concentrate on winning. We're going to try to concentrate on winning. I think we would want to ideally get prestige, and I'm sure we can get prestige from winning. This just gives us info. Okay. Our falconers outperformed, winning many competitions. The priest of Dostal, our hunting god, will bless us for this show of devotion to him. Yay! That sounds great. So it's still fire season. We're still raiding, but we're trying not to maybe do that. I don't think we really put anything into war at the beginning of this year. So, let's build some fortifications to get ready for war. So we'll fortify. Fortifications. That was an interesting thing. Fortifications help you battle and protect you from being plundered. A watchtower help you spot raids, and you can ride. It's usually a good idea to build one in the early game. So if they're telling us to build a watchtower, then we're going to build a watchtower. It costs 10 goods. We've got a bunch of goods. That sounds great. Early Earth season. Time to bring in the harvest and prepare for the cold. So we're not raiding. We're not really going out and doing things. We're going to try to get more info. So Elmo is our main god. Proves our chances when defending. So the way the magic system works is you have all these different gods, and you can either you conduct rituals in order to rituals give you various things, as you can see here. You can do a sacrifice to try to learn more things, which is mysteries, or do these different blessings. And then you can build a shrine, which will give you a permanent blessing. So you have to upkeep it, but you don't always have to do the thing there. And if you see here, we have the different things that we have. So actually, I think we have protection and we have healing, but that's all we have. And I'm wondering if we can get some other ones. I'm just trying to read here and see if I can figure out what would be the most useful. I don't think we want any war ones. Okay. Who was the one? Let me see. Sorry, I know I'm sort of going. I'm just reading. We should sacrifice for mystery so we can build a temple to Elmo. So, sure. We will sacrifice. Would be 7 cows in goods or livestock. A larger gift would be more worthy. So we'll go 7 cows, and we'll go 3. Yep, they all want us to sacrifice for mysteries, so we're gonna go. We learned the sacred story Taming the River. So that's another lore story, which can be helpful later on. People from a clan that borders you, the Twin Song, come to demand compensation. Some of your foragers have been plundering their berry bush, they claim. They demand a punitive compensation of portable goods worth 10 cows. People won't like it if we pay the ridiculous price. A little bit of nibbling across the borders is nothing. Though they're asking for more than they could have possibly lost, it's still not enough worth fighting over. Let's make another threat. When Healer gives us blank gold tablets, he said, let's be your only farm. It's not helpful. Jarino. They have no authority to appear if we turn them down. A little nibbling across the border is nothing. We're going to pay a little bit less. Would they ask for 10? Let's go for 5. We are miserly and just, though not as bad as the schematic in the Barmering clan. So I think we just got swindled out of 5 goods. Still here. Let me see. If I remember right, I need to make sure, because like my clan dudes, who's my incredible bargaining guy? It's this one. Okay. Actually, it's you. Let's try to build relations. So the Barmering are the ones that they didn't like, and I think that was the Twin Songs. They owe us a favor. They came and they asked for that, and despite them owing a favor. That's wild. Let me see. We're allied with them, so we probably want to get closer to our allies. So let's... White Fox. They keep slaves. Interesting. Pure horse practices. We're going to send an emissary. Emissaries can perform known revisions. Giving gifts is slow but a good route. If you want an ally or tribute, make sure the clan likes or fears you first. Sending is an action which advances time. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. 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 Get out. Nope, we're gonna send our lady. Oh, interesting. You're not on the council, so that's fine. We'll choose you. You're great at it. You're gonna go to the White Foxes. Sorry. Visiting all rider or charioteer clans in the valley will show your commitment to diplomacy. You're gonna go with 10 goods, and you're gonna bring a modest force, and you're either gonna get, you might give them the goods, maybe you'll try to trade. Let's see. Let's Your emissary Palmer kneels to White Fox Village. She brought 10 cows worth of goods to present as a gift. When in doubt, give gifts. We're giving you gifts. The White Foxes were most pleased with the gifts we presented them. I believe they are more favorably disposed towards us now. Great. Alright. This is... Ooh. Winters are harsh. So actions such as sacrifice. So I think this is basically... Yeah. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the tooltips if you can't tell. We're going to try to do some sacrifices here. Restores our wounded people, which helps us resist fear. Dostal said he liked us from the hunting stuff we did, and we accepted the hunting people. So we need to build a shrine first. So we could build a shrine and then we pick what we do. So let's build a sure shot shrine. I don't know if we actually can. Sacrifice. Oh, we need to learn it. We've only learned tracking. We need to learn the new ones, like learning sure shot. Well, we want to learn. Ask someone else about this. At least 6 cows help. Twice as much would be more or better. So let's do 6. And let's do 5. So we should sacrifice to learn it. I want to learn sure shot. Yay! An advance party from the wandering Rootless clan of riders called the Starmanes arrive on your clan border to make a request. Your own clan wandered for a while until you came to the valley. These folks stay on the move, saying their dedication to Zarlan prompts a life of constant travel. They seek permission to run their cattle on your lands, pasturing them briefly. Naturally, they will provide some sort of consideration in exchange. Which enemies they are most adept at fighting? That's a wild thing to ask. They will not have a giant herd from which to give us, but every cow counts. I'm sort of inclined to believe that gold is easily traded. I guess gold is goods. It must have great use for illness, foraging, magic. Let's have a little fun at their expense. That's rude. They have much to teach us if we can loosen their tongues. Our ancestors. Alright, we want tails. They spoke shyly at first, but as the night stars proceeded overhead and the last drops fell from the mouth of our kumis skins, they grew more expansive. The Starmane showed tales of many strange adventures which thrilled the young and educated the rest of us. Otorin, in particular, gleaned much from them. Otorin. There we go, my boy. And they told us that in the far north, on the flanks of the Jord Mountain, a settlement of dwarves traded with people. That sounds great. Many clan members are sick. You can sacrifice to Orisa and hope to learn her cure blessing. Health rituals that sacred time work, but they don't. So many people are sick. Many people are sick. Oh man. It's like 30 people are sick. Yeah, let's see if we can learn Alyssa. You know, I even did that before. Orisa. We want to learn the curing because we don't have it. 6 cows. Let's do another 3 goods. We'll go 4 goods. We learned curing. Good. Early storm weather is unpredictable as forces of darkness, of life and darkness battle. So we want to build our shrine for curing, because we want to try to cure those people. A delegation of weeders, foreigners who live on the shores of the nearby Black Eel River petitions you for aid against the Twin Song clan. We are not rich like you, but we get by, digging for claims and fishing, they say. They use simple tongue of trade. Those riders harry us mercilessly in search of our treasure, a large magical pearl. We will give it to you if you stop them from raiding us. The most popular action is no action. We don't know what the pearl does, but it must somehow relate to watery forces. We don't trade with the Weeders, but we could certainly trade with the Twin Songs. The trick with Weeders isn't beating them, it's getting them to stand and fight. Down the muck the Weeders dig. To attack them while they're here would reach hospitality, but we gave them a bit. Everyone wants us to go. We are a weak clan. You know, my modern sensibilities would tell me not to do it, but I did spend a decent amount of time sort of picking my clan like leaders, and I sort of trust them. So we're gonna wait till later and then raid for the pearl. The leaders didn't seem to follow our excuses of interclan politics, and we're dejected when we turn them down. When is later? The next raiding season. So next fire, we're gonna raid Winters. Weeders. I think that's gonna be it for today. I don't really know if this is necessarily action-packed and exciting content, but I'm hoping that it is something. So, enlarger's trying to get uncheck the current one, so I want to uncheck healing and check cure. Okay, now that you got that bonus where I worked on curing us, we're going to stop for today. Peace out.